You know what else made me nauseous?
What?
This Weakest Link diss track by Chris Brown. Chris Brown.
That was kind of disrespectful. Okay, so let's run it back.
Okay.
The beef started because of what? Sweetie?
I don't think it was a Sweetie. I think it's a Karrueche thing.
But Quavo started it, right? Was that the first track we heard? Was Quavo's, and then Chris Brown's came out, right? Because he was talking about like, don't beat her up.
Something like that.
That's
Something
what
like
Quavo
that.
said.
Then also, like, you know, they play in this like celebrity basketball.
That's
matches,
what it was. He
and
told
Chris
him to
Brown
bring his
was
bitch
like,
ass out there. That's what it was.
Twice.
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
You're right.
Chris Brown looked in that camera and said, "Hey, Quavo, bring your bitch ass out here." Because, you know, y'all know that there's nothing this man, Chris Brown, cannot do. That man
Honestly,
hoops.
so talented.
That man sings. The man obviously raps.
Obviously.
The man paints. The man dances. He can flip on beat. Shout out to March Madness. Like, I mean, there's nothing that he can fight. There's nothing this man cannot do. And so now this man is So what happened between Chris Brown and Quavo? Chris Brown and Quavo began beefing in 2017.
Damn, that's a minute ago.
When it was reported that Quavo had started dating Karrueche. And then
so this was after Chris Brown had dated her, and it just
it's just
went on from
snowballed.
Wow.
And so this past weekend, I want to say on Friday night, I think, because everybody was wrapped up on Drake.
Weekend.
Drake dropped another joint with the AI joints. Whack ass shit.
Weird. Anyway.
Loser. Then Chris Brown drops this, and he goes into it. Where is it? He goes, "Now we can settle this like you got some class, or we can get into some gangster shit." This is Quavo. This is Quavo. No, wait, hold up.
Rob be throwing us off sometimes. Shout out to producer Rob. But
this is Chris. This is Chris
Brown. Weakest Link is the name of the song, right?
Yes,
because Quavo said that he was the weakest link. So Chris Brown turned the diss into the title of the track and literally like went off on Quavo. Those lyrics.
Yeah,
it got disrespectful.
He said, "Don't let this R&B shit fool you. Niggas get ripped to shreds."
Where's the line about
Quavo talking like he a thug, nigga. You a bitch with dreads.
Oh no. Oh no! Wait, the line about Takeoff though, I was kind of like,
That was a little.
You know, like that gave me like Tupac hit him up vibes.
Yeah, that
like,
was too far. But he also talks about go back. Wait, Rob, go back up because he also talks about Sweetie. He says,
he said he hit Sweetie while they was together.
Yeah, he goes, "You fucked my ex hoe. That's cool. I don't give a fuck, little nigga. Still a bitch because I fucked your ex when you were still with her, bitch. I'm up, lil. They say revenge is sweet." Now think about that shit. Don't let that line go over your head. I might just sing about that shit.
Crazy, right? Because the internet brought up evidence. Remember when they was at the USC game together and there was somebody sitting in between them? And they was like, "You can't fool us. We know y'all doing something." It's funny now that he brings this back up. What is this, like 2 years later?
That was
messy. Last year. They was at the USC game.
This is messy.
Very messy. But like I was saying though, when he started talking about Takeoff, I'm like, this is giving me
it was a little
hit him up vibes. Like that got a little bit too disrespectful.
It was much. He said, "R.I.P. Takeoff. He the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead." That's bad. Shit.
That's bad. That's like just as bad as when Nicki Minaj was talking about Megan. Yeah, I'm like, you don't. That's like
too.
Yeah, you just don't speak on dead people. I don't care if you big up in them or not.
Yeah,
that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Takeoff. But I don't know.
Do it look like I was left off bad and bougie?
Not at all. But Sweetie Girl, ooh.
I
hope it's not true, but if it is, congratulations. Can you write a book? I need a tell-all. What was it like?
You know what I find interesting though? Because I be on the timeline. I be reading. I don't tweet too much. You feel me? I don't tweet too much, but I be on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't tweet at all, but I read.
I find it interesting that like Sweetie, like getting her groove on with all these folks. You know what I'm saying? Getting her groove on with all these folks. It's like, oh yeah, go ahead, Sweetie, do your big one. Like I would do that too if I had the access.
That's what they were saying?
A lot of women were like, oh, like Sweetie, yeah, blah blah blah. I got the whatever.
Yeah, they were saying like, yeah.
But then Meg be out here doing her thingy thing, getting her hot girl on, and it's like, oh, whore. Like,
yeah, what is that?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I
because
don't like
nobody
that.
was mad about it. Like I just said, I'm like, how was it? I'm not even
You know
like,
what I'm
oh my
saying?
God, you cheated on your man with another celebrity. Why do we think like that? But I don't think that way about Meg either.
Chris also brought up that one clip that they have of Quavo swinging Sweetie around in that
In the
elevator.
elevator.
Yeah, he also mentions that. Honestly, like I said, he like
His R&B been
just
crazy lately.
R&B only.